MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Cole Stewart gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. D. Gordon is retired to kick off the inning.
Malik Smith.
Malik. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smith carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back.
Batting third, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now here's the pitch.
2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Number 18, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, number 21.
Here it comes.
Yeah!
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. This is hit softly to third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. He's set, and the pitch.
Here, what?
Alberto, a runner at second with 1 away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Stewart, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Three runs already home here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Grounded to second. Gordon is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, a dozen home runs, and 30 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, number 25. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball just inside. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Haniger, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 count.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game, so I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's high.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, number 21, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Standing in, Hanser Alberto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now batting, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him? On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop-committed fastball and cheat.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gordon is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 24.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Line hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Mark Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Anthony Santander, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Orioles are on top 5-0. Next for Seattle, D. Gordon, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So here's Malik Smith. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Standing in, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, Pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now in the box, Kyle Lewis, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 2 the count to Crawford. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Henniger will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hurt.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
In now, Kyle Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they double up Seager.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one.
One ball,
no runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Tom Murphy would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 21.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2.
Two.
Mm. 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2 down the third baseline. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Lifted in the air out to left. On the run is Henniger. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Tim Lopes is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 10, Tim Lopes.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 1-0.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Tim Lopes. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. and it's 1-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Ruiz is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Lewis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. At the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Orioles, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Coming to the plate now, Rio Ruiz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 21.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 21. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and one.
2-1.
Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Dan Altavilla gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Lopes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 8-0. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Castro offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch on the way. Seager, right field, and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Tanner Scott will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott. Now batter, second baseman.
To the plate now, Tim Lopes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Into the box, Malik Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Severino has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Baltimore's out in front, 8-2. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Trey Mancini.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Renato.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelback. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Vogelback.
Here it comes.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
So stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still 8-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty B. You know what, D-Roll? There's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Rio Ruiz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. A 1-1.
That's the ball. Outside.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Roll. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To the plate now, number 21, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Orioles are on top 10-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 25, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
In now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Now the pitch.
Full count.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tom Murphy. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Stewart earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 18 couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.